baby! Let's go! It's time! Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and up. In the jungle, we united up. Drippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who got 'em, who rockin' on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em, yeah, we brought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em. Single bottle, never stop it. So the beast and on 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes? Flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen. We gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in the...
Welcome to another episode of Bengals and Brews. We are back very quickly. We got it done. We sent out a new link at work. We got Corey Dillon here with us, four-time Pro Bowler, Bengals all-time leading rusher, soon-to-be Ring of Honor member. We are pretty damn sure it's going to happen this next year, hopefully. What's up, Corey?
Fingers crossed.
Hey,
Fingers crossed.
There it
we're
is.
going to petition for you, man, lot one.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I do.
So as we were kind of talking for a minute off air, you converted Pork Chop going on the Iceman show. He didn't know. He was like, man, I remember him throwing his pads in the stands. I don't know. I see these comments in The Athletic. He's like, I don't know. I'll let you speak on it a little more, Pork Chop. Then I'll let Corey respond.
Man, I'm not going to lie, Corey. Don't get mad at me. We all did things in our past that we're sorry for. You know, I've watched you on the shows, and guess what, man? I take it back.
Okay.
I was pissed off, man. You know,
you know what? Apology accepted. That's what grown men do. We can sit down and have a discussion. Hey, man, and we all ain't gonna see eye to eye sometimes, man. But a discussion between our differences, maybe we can iron it out and move forward. And you know what? I accept your apology, brother.
I appreciate it. And, you know, that's the same thing I'm saying is like I watched you on Jeff's show mainly because you've been on there a few different times. And I watched, and I've always felt like I'm a real good read on people. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not going to lie. Like at first when you came out and you're doing the podcast, I'm like, sure, he's doing the podcast. You know, he wants to be in the Ring of Honor and stuff like that, you know? But when I watched you, man, I just felt like you're a very genuine guy. You know, you speak what's on your mind. And I just felt like, you know what? That shit happened in the heat of the moment. I've had employers that I'm not happy with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like the employer I'm with right now, I'm not really happy with him, but you know, I like the job and I like working there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going
that's some of the point I'm trying to get across, man. Like, my side of the coin is this, like, you know what? Even though maybe we didn't see eye to eye, I still went out there and did my damn job.
You did it very well too.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I mean? I still, it didn't get me off track of putting them pads on and going out there and being the best I could be. And like you said, in the heat of the moment, hey, we all say and do crazy stuff. But I want people to see, like, I just didn't wake up that day and just spew what I spewed. I mean, there's reasons behind everything. Now, going back, you know, I done went over this a million times. And for the people who don't know, me throwing my pads in the stand was not a gesture of disrespect in my mind. I'm feeling like, you know what, this is probably my last game here as a Bengal. I'd rather some fan in the crowd to have this to remember me and what I did for the city of Cincinnati and for the Bengals. That was it. I didn't do it like, you know what, screw the Bengals. That was never my intent. And then because there's two. It's that throwing of the pads, and then I hear this all the time. I'd rather flip burgers.
Yeah.
So going back to that situation was this. Like, you know, it was my time. My contract was up. We in negotiations. My agents actually went in. I kind of sat in the car, man, and they came back and I asked them, man, what's going on? No deal is done. They were like, no. I said, so what happened? So they got to breaking it down to me like they were trying to compare me to another running back who didn't have half my stats. And that's where they were trying to value me at. So, you know what? Yeah, I got pissed off. It was like, you know what? I'd rather do this than be in a situation like this. I'm out here busting my ass, and it's my time to negotiate, and this is how I'm being treated. So yeah, I said some things, and you got to understand that was young Dillon too.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm 48 years old, man. It's night and day from me being 24 to 48. You know what I mean?
Oh, believe me, my 20s were fucked up, man.
You don't remember
There you go. There you go. So I mean, yeah, in the heat of the moment, yeah, I felt disrespected from that standpoint. Like I'm out there giving my all, and I can't get a fair shake when it's my turn. Yeah, that pissed me off a little bit. So, in all, it's all business. It's all business, and you know what? They could wake up at any given moment and tell a player, you know what? We're gonna release you, and there's nothing said about it. You know what I mean? But as soon as a player take the initiative and be like, you know what? I want to do something different, then it's a problem. So, and I think back then I was slightly ahead of my time by saying, you know what, I'd rather do this than do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And people took that kind of negative, and put this how can I say, I want to say kind of demonized me for that. You know what I mean? For the longest, man, I've been wanting to say this, and I'm not saying it was you guys. I'm just saying the media as a whole. I remember Carson Palmer doing exactly the same damn thing. Yep. And when it came across to him, when they interviewed him, all they said was like, oh, well, the Bengals must be a bad organization. But when I did it, oh, Corey's a bad person. I've been trying to figure that out for the longest. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
and and I've been living with that for like a decade, man. Matter of fact, over a decade, over like 16 years. That's been the whole thing. Oh, disgruntled, attitude, bad player, man. I'm just trying to speak, set my platform, tell my side of the story, and hopefully, you know what, people hear my side, and everybody can have a better understanding of what was going on back there.
Yeah, let me say this, as long as you're speaking about Carson Palmer, like 3 months ago when I'm like, fuck Corey Dillon. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
we're gonna go back 3 months.
You and a lot of other people too.
Well, let me tell you something. During that whole
today, matter of fact.
Hey, during that whole 3 months, man, there was more fuck Carson Palmers than there was fuck Corey Dillon, because that's not with me. Carson Palmer did something that you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? You finished out your season and you played. Carson Palmer, I felt like he quit on 52 of his brothers. And He said, you know what? I don't like the way shit's going on here, and I'm not here for this team. I'm here for me. Fuck it. I'm taking my ball, and you guys can either trade me or I'm not playing. That's personally how I felt. Now, Carson Palmer, he might come on a bunch of podcasts and explain it, and I might feel better about it. But at this point, you were never, not even close to the level of the way that I feel about Carson.
Okay, and I appreciate that. But the media took it somewhere totally different.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking on that point, man, like during that 03 season, man, I think I tore my MCL, tore my groin. I missed like 8 games. And during that season, I caught when they were trying to trade me anyway. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking like, dude, like really? Like you're gonna trade me while I'm hurt. I mean, like this wasn't even a conversation when I'm healthy. You wouldn't even do that when I was healthy. So you're gonna do it when I get hurt. So I sat down with Marvin, and we had a man-to-man because there was some other stuff going on. And during that whole season, we had about 3 sit-downs, man. I told him some of my concerns, but that final sit-down, he was like, Corey, what's going on? And I told him, man, put the tape on, man. I'm going to show you what's going on. He refused to put the tape on, right? So I could show him like what I'm talking about. And he was just like, and there was actually another player in that meeting along with me. We're gonna keep him out of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This has nothing to do with him. And in that meeting, I was just like, you know what? If you put this tape on, it was after the Arizona game, I think. I think we went up to Arizona and we played up there. I told him put the tape on. He was like, nah, I'm not going to put the tape on. You know what I mean? So I told him straight up. I said, you know what, man? I'm not here to cause no problems, man. I'm trying to work my way back through being injured anyway. You know what I mean? So at the end of the season, you know what? I'm not going to say nothing, but at the end of this, I just want you guys to keep the same energy and let's have that discussion when it's all over. You know what I mean? So, and that's how I kind of panned out. And from that moment on, man, it was just like, you know, hey, it's work. Let's get through work and see what happens at the end of the season. So, and that's kind of how 03 panned out. And, you know, shoot, after 03, man, it was history, man. I traded to the Pats and, you know what, played 3 years there and that was it.
Yeah, and
Hey,
just put up us. Well, I was going to say,
Dan.
you just went ahead and put up 1,600 and some yards and won a Super Bowl. You know, that was all.
Yeah, coming back off and tearing my MCL and my groin. So, listen, man, this is what I want people to understand. If it was different, I would have stayed. I don't know why people don't think about this aspect. If I had the team they got right now, on presently constructed
Super Bowl.
If I was part of that, we won't be having none of these discussions whatsoever.
Right. And you know what? Us Bengals fans, we all felt the movement. There has been a movement within the management and the interior of the Cincinnati Bengals. Things are shit is done different now.
Right.
I personally think
it's changed, but it's because these guys had to pave the way for that.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And so I want people and the fans to really understand, if the conditions were like they are right now in the present, dude, you wouldn't have heard no gripe from me. I'm a blue collar worker. I like going out there, getting it done, and going back and try to do it the next week. And that's the big part of this stuff. I mean, it's a lot of misunderstanding, misinformation, and I think a lot of people. I'm not giving myself a pass. Yeah, I talk shit too.
Right? Yeah.
I don't give myself a pass. You know what I mean? But a lot of stuff is just, you know what? People just see my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what's behind it. You know what I mean? So that's why you know what? I have my platform. I get to speak my mind and hopefully share like some of the stuff that was going on, where people could see, like, you know what, he just wasn't reacting crazy. Right. There was a motive behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If the media and people recording us, daily, regular guy, like I'm a teacher, my worst moment was recorded and put out there that I responded in a negative way.
Right.
People are only going to remember the negative sometimes. I think it's awesome that you're coming out and you're talking to everybody and, sharing your story, because they can't paint a picture when you're talking to yourself. No one can paint that picture when you're saying the words out of your own mouth.
And you can tell Anthony, man, I still have that ring, buddy. It ain't going nowhere.
Right, yes.
And then my buddy John here, he said he always rooted for you, except he's a Tennessee Titans fan, which big matchup this week.
Man.
Murdered Tennessee every fucking time.
Oh, man, I used to give Tennessee the business. Hey, I had a great day against Tennessee, man. I was 246. So, yeah, man. Yeah, and it's cool, man. Like, and like I'm saying, like, you know what? That stuff happened so long ago. I'm over it, to be honest with you.
Right.
I mean, at some point, man, you can't keep holding these grudges and gripes.
No.
You know what I mean? Hey, dude, it's a simple discussion. Hey, shake hands, move forward. Yeah. And that's just the type of guy I am. I don't sit here and be, as of right now, I'm not holding no ill will against nobody in Cincinnati, the front office, or none of that. I think stuff should be done different. Do I think I should have been in the Ring of Honor a long time ago? Yeah.
Yes.
They should have had a Ring of Honor a long time ago.
Yeah. They should have had it back in like at least 2000 or the early 90s. I mean, that's where I was trying to get everybody to that point. Like it's way overdue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't care about. I'm not griping like who they selected. Them guys deserve to be in there. Chad, Boomer, Willie, Anthony, everybody. You know, both Ken, Riley, Ken Anderson. They deserve to be there.
Yeah.
Me too.
Right. Yeah, now we have to get our all-time leading rusher in there.
That part.
Plain and simple. So
that part.
Sure,
and I'm just trying to break the ice on stuff. Like, listen here, man. Just let it go. It's old. It's old, and nothing I really did, far as throwing the pads or the flipping burger thing. You know what? Hey, so I do some crazy shit now and then.
You've been in Bengal fan jail too long. You're released, man. I'm the warden, and you're out.
Thank you. I'm sniffing and seeing freedom, man.
Hey, people that watch this show, they know that I was pissed off. You know, they know that I had an opinion, and I'm telling you, man, genuinely, honestly, watching you on these shows, man, has changed my mind. That's why I told Greg, you know, when you were on Jeff's show, I'm like, man, I'd love to tell Corey Dillon how I was a hater, you know, but watching him on these shows won me over, man, you know. I'm not going to lie. You know, people get butthurt when their best player on the team leaves.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They get upset. But I'm going to tell you 100%, when you won that ring with the Patriots, I was happy for you. I said,
appreciate that,
man,
dude.
you put in a lot of work for my team.
I appreciate that, man. I deeply appreciate that, man. It takes a real one to say something like that, man.
I do.
You know what? Because I caught a lot of flack over that, man. I wasn't necessarily going to New England, man. I thought I was set up for an interview going to the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I had my heart set on the Raiders, and just out the blue, it was just like that day, like, tomorrow, man, listen, we're flying down to such and such. And I'm like, where? Why? You know what I mean? Because the scenario was I wasn't a Patriot guy. You know what I mean? So they do stuff this way. Would I fit into what they're doing? And just the coverage I was getting at that time, everybody was like, that's not going to work. You know what I mean? So shit, it worked.
It worked pretty good.
I was going to say, yeah.
It worked out pretty good. So, yeah, man, and it's just everything comes back. When you get older, man, you can recap stuff and you could dissect it. And now looking back on a ton of stuff in my whole career, man, yeah, you know what? I did some pretty fucked up shit, but so did everybody else. So
I know I did.
Right. So, and at this point in my life, I'm just like, hey, man, I'm a type of dude, like, if I was in the wrong, I'm man enough to say I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And move forward. It's all about progress, man, moving forward, not being stuck behind and stuck on the same stuff. So maybe one of these days in the near future, I can have that discussion with the people I need to have that discussion with, and it'll be over with and it'll be done. You know what I mean? So until that day, man, hey, my hand is extended. They can always talk to me. Mm-hmm. If there's anything we need to iron out, I'm willing to do so. And for the better of the product, the Bengals, the fans, hey, man, I'm all for it.
You're a good dude, man.
Yeah, no, Corey, the fact that, like, you're willing to come on all these shows, I mean, I just have, like, one of the best times ever when you come on the shows. And this means a lot to the fans that you're, like, willing to reach out and talk. This is just so cool. Thank you so much.
Man, no problem, man. And besides, man, I like talking football anyway. So it's, you know what?
How the fuck we going to get Gary Owen in the damn
Look at him.
Right.
Yes, hey, Gary, yes, you have, bro. Yes, you have.
Corey was there.
Hey, that kind of leads me into it. Biggest party. Let's lighten it up here. Who's the biggest party you ever played with? You got any good party story that's not going to get anybody in some deep shit?
Oh my. Nah, bro, that's gonna be that's tampering right there.
You can't do it. Who's the guy shutting the bar down, man?
Oh,
back in the
hey, man,
back in the day.
I tell you what, man. Tully Banter came, man. This dude, he's a rock star, man. That dude is wild, man. And I'm like, hey, bro, I gotta go. That's how bad Like, I gotta go, man. You do your own thing, man. I'm going home. So, and you know what? What's his name? Justin. Was it Justin
Smith? Justin Smith.
Oh man, that dude. Hey, he'll shut the bar down too. So
yeah, he seems like a guy that shut the bar down.
Hey, cool as a fan, man. Love hanging out with that guy, man. But hey, them defensive linemen and them linebackers, them boys can drink.
Ooh.
They can go. So I know my limit. Hey, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Well, if you contact them, tell them to come down to Lot 1 because now we got free beer for every tailgate.
Oh,
We got a new sponsor. 50 West makes local beer, and they're giving us 4 cases of beer for each game.
well, hell, I'll be at that Buffalo game. I'm gonna be at Lot 1.
I'm gonna set you a case aside. 1 case for Corey.
Damn, I don't think I could do the case.
Yeah.
Wait, come on, Corey.
He wants to watch the games.
He wants to watch. He
I'm
wants to
not
know what
gonna be
happened,
very
Chop.
into the game. No,
You
that's not
you
gonna
think that
work
they're
out.
gonna deny your entrance into the game for being a little drunk?
Oh man, belligerent, drunk. They're gonna be like, "What's wrong with Corey?" That's not gonna work out for me. That's not gonna do it. I take a couple,
Okay.
and hey, that's my limit. But I'll be down at Lot 1. Trust me.
Man, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, no, Corey. So before a game, did you have any music that you would listen to? Was there like music you would listen to get you
Oh man,
ready? Or
you know what? Hey, I'm a big fan of the Bay Area, rap scene. So anything from the Bay, from you guys may never heard of these people, but from E40 to Be Legit, C-Ball, some Messy Marv, Richie Rich, that kind of got my mental going in the right direction where I was ready to go out there and take care of some business.
I was a Mix-a-Lot guy back in the day.
Hey, you like Big Buzz, huh?
Hey, and I cannot lie.
Hey, and I'm from Seattle, man. And Sir Mix is my guy too, man.
Right.
So absolutely, man. Hey, I was he was our only rapper anyway. So
Right.
from that region. So when all this other like NWA and the LA scene and the Northern Cal scene came, hey, I just adapted to it, man. It's my kind of music and roll with it.
So here I'm thinking like Tupac, all this stuff.
Oh, man,
You got E40 and all these other guys. I'm like,
Yeah, man.
I'm 30. I'm 39. I had to correct myself. Just
Yeah, man. I've been listening to that stuff since day one, man. So yeah, that kind of got me in my football mood, and I had to go out there and handle some business.
no doubt.
Awesome.
Make the case for your teammate Willie Anderson as a Hall of Famer. You
Oh.
guys really were like the bright spots for so
Right.
long on these Bengals teams.
And this is what I would say, man. Will is a tremendous person, man. He's a good dude, right? It was an honor running behind the guy. He paid the way for a lot of my success and touchdowns. And I just think it's like it's kind of messed up. Like, how are we getting overlooked? You know what I mean? Like, what is the scenario out there that we don't know where we're not getting recognized for our great work? You know what I mean?
Especially what you did for the Patriots. Like we as fans are usually like, it's a Bengal thing. It's a Bengal thing. But then you went and did it for 3 years in New England and won a Super Bowl there.
Right. Yeah. So I'm
didn't
trying to. That's the hardest thing. Like for us, and me and Will, we speak often, and we're baffled. Like, what's the scenario out there where what we did on the field ain't good enough? Like, what is it about? So that's our little hunting moment. Like we're still like, dude, I can't figure this thing out for the
There's
life
like,
of me.
what, 8 to 10 Hall of Fame running backs that have less yardage than you in your career. You've got the ring. You had so many seasons over 1,100 plus yards that most of these guys can't even touch. Nowhere close to as many seasons.
And this is kind of fueled some of the anger and animosity out there, because when we had these discussions, most of the people just blame it on the Bengals. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that ain't true. You know what I mean?
Bullshit. Like, it's bullshit.
Say it again. That's
bullshit.
what I'm saying. Like, you talk to guys in positions where they may have a vote or this and that. They're blaming on, oh, well, you guys didn't get covered that much. Oh, you played for the Bengals. and that shit sucks, bro.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Like what kind of stuff is this? Where just because you play somewhere, your stats is not good enough. You know what I mean?
If anything, to me, that should almost elevate you because you played on some bad teams and still set these records. Set the rookie record, set the rushing record that had been for so long and stayed for so long after you were done playing. Like it is complete horseshit that for whatever reason.
Yeah, for whatever it is, I mean, it is effed up. But at the same time, man, as an athlete, just like I know Will, in his mind, he knows he's a Hall of Famer like I do. You know what I mean?
Best right tackle ever. Best right tackle ever, in my opinion.
We're not going to let this set us back from getting that ultimate jacket, man. In due time, if we got to wait it out, we got to wait it out.
Well, let's do it before, a year after, like what happened with Ken Riley. Let's do it while people can put that jacket on.
I mean, and that's where I be coming from majority of the time. Like, dude, I don't know. I'm not granted tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
I don't know how much more time I have here. So if you already accomplished something, why not be rewarded right now? I'm not being impatient about it, but there's some stuff that's long overdue. Like, I think every athlete who has retired wants to be recognized sooner than later. You know what I mean? So I know it's a process. I'm not trying to jump the process or make it work in my benefit, but I know I speak for a lot of athletes who have retired. Dude, I'd rather be honored sooner than later and actually be there in person to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, show your family.
Exactly.
People
show instead of my kids representing me or wife or whatever, and I'm not there. I seen that happen before, and I just didn't like the looks of it at all.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna give you a pro tip on getting in the Ring of Honor. All right.
Uh-huh.
I heard you don't do a lot of social media. Is that right?
Well, I do have social media. I have an Instagram.
You have Twitter?
No, I don't have Twitter.
All right, get on Twitter, create an account, and then block me. I'm telling you, because I'm not gonna lie, man. Boomer Esiason and Chad Johnson both got me blocked on Twitter. I'm trying to help you out, Corey. I don't want to be blocked by Corey Dillon. I'm trying to help you out, man. Create an account. First thing you do is go block me.
Oh, man. Hey, you know what? All right. I'm going to take your advice. If that's what you say, that's what I'm going to do.
You'll have a foot in the door. And Chad Johnson, he's my favorite player. Ocho Cinco is my favorite Bengal of all time, and I voted for him for the Ring of Honor. I have no idea why I'm blocked by him. But, I was off Twitter for a long time, but I was on it before. Fucked up shit in my 20s. Boomer Esiason, I earned that shit with him. When Andy Dalton came with us and he was playing, Boomer started talking all this great stuff about the Bengals, and for a long time he didn't have anything nice to say. So I put on Twitter, I said, "Get off the fucking bandwagon. We don't need you." Blocked. I earned it with Boomer. I don't know where the Chad thing came from.
Oh man, you're so dope.
Hey Corey, so I have a coworker I work with, and do you remember Tom Gray at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. So his brother-in-law is Tom Gray Jr., and he wanted me to ask if you have any interesting Tom Gray stories. So I believe he's the equipment manager, right?
Oh man. Sure. I know. You know what? He was always cool with me, man. So very cool. I know every Christmas time, I know he liked this, I think it was bourbon or something like that. I used to get him this drink, like, was it Chavez Regal, something like that. I used to buy him a bottle of that every Christmas, man, and he took care of me. He was a real cool dude, man. So, and that's before Rob Record took over, man. And we were still at Spinney Field when Tom was there. So, man, great dude. Real cool dude. He was cool with me.
Awesome.
Hey, let me ask you this real quick. What's the relationship with you and the Bengals now? I mean, I'm just trying to get through my head, like, if you're making this push and stuff, why have they not reached out to you to be ruler of the jungle?
Man, because I don't know, man. That's something I don't know. I'm not the one with the animosity or, hold any ill feelings toward anybody. So, hey, man, like I said, we don't have that relationship where we communicate like a Willie or a Chad. I'm not down there.
Right.
So just, I guess in time, man, like I said, we're going to have a conversation, hopefully. And if not, man, so be it, man. It's not going to change my day that much.
Right.
But I think we can iron out a lot of stuff with a conversation.
Exactly. Which is exactly what you did with these podcasts coming on here. You talked to the fans. You took it. You could have got on these podcasts and people could have been on here just constantly slamming you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you took that risk.
Yeah.
So I appreciate
that. And dude, it's all about, man, moving forward, man. It's some of this stuff to me is so old. I mean, why bring up old stuff that means nothing right now in the present? You know what I mean?
Right.
So my thing, I stayed away from the social media for the longest, and I kind of put my blinders on to all, like, football in general. I was just being me and being happy with that, man. But at some point, like, you know what? I do deserve a lot of other stuff. You know what I mean? I worked my ass off for it.
You sure did.
When you come in for that Buffalo game, I think you're going to really be potentially overwhelmed with how much love you're going to get, because I was with Shane, did a podcast with us live, Shane Graham, because he talks about that Jets game. That was like his last game with the Bengals and forever. It's similar to kind of what you're saying, it's staying off social media and just like this awkward feeling of how things ended and different stuff.
Right.
But, like then we recorded that podcast and we went around just everybody just showing him so much love and respect. And I mean, it was really overwhelming for him. Like, and I mean, I think you're going to see that same thing. And I mean, this fan base, dude, there's so many people that I talk to all the time. It's just like Corey. Oh my God. Everyone's got, a Corey Dillon story from
right.
And darkest times in this fan base. So as fans, we're so appreciative of what you did for this franchise as a player.
Thank you.
First and foremost, man. Just
and the fans need to know from me, man, it was never, none of that was never directed towards you guys whatsoever.
Sure.
Yes. You know what I mean? Or the city of Cincinnati, man. I had 7 incredible, wonderful years there, man. So a lot of great memories. So Cincinnati's always going to be part of my story. I'm always going to love that team no matter what. That was my start. I don't forget nothing, man. So what? You know what? I got just as much love for Cincinnati that I do with New England. So, dude, at some point, man, hey, we just gotta have to have that sit down. Hopefully, sometime soon. If not, hey, man, it is what it is.
It'll happen. It
is what it is, and just move forward, man. I'm moving in a totally different direction. I'm not gonna be stuck on the old stuff, man. And I'm pretty sure when I get down there, man, every time, even when I went back for the 50th, man, it was nothing but love. So I don't expect it to be awkward whatsoever.
No, it won't be for sure. Now this may be a little deep. I don't know. If you I know you're a great baseball player too. You got drafted by the Padres, if people didn't know that. But in general, if you didn't play any kind of professional sports, what do you think you would have done as a career and everything?
Janitor, right?
Hey, man. Hey, short-lived.
I was reading some stuff about you last night and how
man.
First week of college was tough and your mom got you a job as a janitor or something. You're like 2 weeks later, you're like, fuck this. I'm going back to school.
I'm going back to school. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Hey, and it's funny, man. It's funny how stuff works out, man. Yeah, that was my first job, man. I used to clean up stuff and clean up office buildings. Hold on right here. clean up office buildings downtown Seattle. And man, I was just, it dawned on me like, dude, this could be you the rest of your life type thing. You got a guy,
Right.
give it talent to do something in sports. Go take advantage of the opportunity. So as I was briefly doing that, man, I said, you know what? I'm going to go give it a try. I'm going to go back to school, give it a try, and give it my all and see how far it gets me. So I have no regrets in my life of sitting around and being like, you know what? I was pretty good. I could have played.
Right.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna take that risk and that chance to see what I could do.
That way you didn't turn out like Uncle Rico.
There you go.
Or Al Bundy talking about his 5 touchdowns from Polk High.
Right. Exactly. So and no disrespect to anybody who's a janitor, man. You guys do a great job, wonderful job. Trust me, I did it myself. But I had a different opportunity, man, and I just took advantage of that. And I know a lot of my friends and people who played that were better than me, man, and could have went on and did stuff, but never took that chance of applying themselves and leaving no doubt. Right. So me personally, I didn't want to leave no doubt because I don't think I could have sat around with myself and been like telling old war stories like, oh, I was pretty damn good in high school. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to be one of those people at all.
Yeah. So Corey, you brought up Spinney Field. My one coworker, anytime I meet a former Bengals player coach, he always wants me to ask him what Spinney Field was like. So what were your memories on Spinney Field? Because I heard not too many good memories, but what was your take on it?
Man, that's all I knew at the time. Hey, man, it smelled like sulfur, bro. I mean, hey, we don't know. Hey, we had a joke. We had an ongoing joke, man. Like, man, we might be getting contaminated today. Who knows? So that was just us, man. I don't know what was around there. I didn't want to know. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just wanted to get practice over with it, man. Hey, let me go and get some fresh air somewhere. But dude, and we in hindsight just look at the growth from Spinney Field to where they at now.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's
right.
Like, dude, unbelievable.
There is a change going on inside the organization.
Exactly, man. And all the amenities they have now, man, dude, they should take full advantage of that because there's guys like me, we didn't have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm a big fan of what they're doing down there. Hey, trust me, I know they're going in the right direction. They've been going in the right direction. You know what I mean? And I'm as a fan and a former player, man. Shit, there's gonna be some nice things coming out of Cincinnati, man. I'm thinking they always gonna be in the mix. They always gonna be in the equation as long as Joe stay healthy.
Yep.
They got a chance, man.
Yeah. Now you also played for the Patriots. Kind of touched on that a couple times. What the hell is Mac Jones out here doing grabbing dicks for in the middle of games?
What?
You see that? Grabbed Sauce Gardner's dick. He got up and grabbed his dick.
Man. Hey, man. Hey, bro, we fighting if that happened, bro.
Right.
Hey, man, there's some things you just don't do.
That's why, like, Sauce pushed him, and then he's like looking around. I see it on the replay. He's kind of like, what the hell?
Hey, man, I know the game has changed a little bit, but not like that.
Yes.
Too much.
There's going to be a new rule next year.
Oh, man, they would have to kick me out the game because I'm fighting. I'm telling you that right now. So I don't know what's going on. Hey, that's conduct detrimental. He needs to be fined immediately by the league.
Yeah, for sure. They say Mac Jones is a dirty player. Who is one of the dirtier players you would say was a dirty player? I would talk shit or, kind of when you're down on the ground, kind of try to shove your face down or just dirty in general.
I'm going to go with Bill Romanowski. That was one dirty motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, man, he was relentless, man. Hey, same type of stuff. Face smash you. Hey, gouge your eyes, all kind of crazy stuff. Spit at you. This dude was dirty as I don't know what. But, hey, you know what, man? Hey, he was a good player, though, man. he was a good player. So, but some of his antics, man, hey, we could have did without.
I feel like that whole Playmaker series was partly about that motherfucker. Back in the day. Like,
probably so. Hey, probably inspired by him. Yeah, absolutely.
I think it was. All right, so this week we'll just ask you one or two more, and then we'll get you out of here, man. I appreciate
okay.
you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you
This
so
week,
much.
obviously, big matchup, Tennessee. We're 1-2. We need to try to get the victory. We're on the road. I've got to ask you, as a former running back, about Derrick Henry. I mean, the guy's just a beast and been great for quite a while. What are your thoughts on him? And do you have any comparisons that you feel to yourself and him?
Besides being big, that's the only thing. I think he was a little bit faster, man. I think he's the last of the big backs, man. Hey, the one back that could do it all. So amazing running back. A lot of respect for the guy, man. I like his style, how he carries himself, but I'm not gonna like him that much. Hey, when he played the Bengals, it's just as simple as that. So wish him well, but they're gonna have to take that L. And of course, my guy that I played with actually coached them guys. So sorry, Ray, man. I think you guys are about to get blown out. Seriously.
He seems like a partier too. Was he a partier?
Oh, Ray's crazy. Ray's was different. So, but he was one smart player, man. He was very smart, and he's one of them guys. Yeah, if you had to go to war with, take him with you. So, yeah, a lot of respect for Vrabels, man, but not when they play Cincinnati. You know, they can have a wonderful season afterwards, but hey, this game coming up, no can do.
They're gonna have to take that L,
like
they did the last two times in Tennessee.
There you go. Right? Nothing's gonna change. So I think the Bengals is the way they played the second half of last game. I think they're gonna build on that and get back to rolling, man, and rolling teams over.
Man, if our defense comes out like the last game too, oh my God, 6 sacks. And there would have been 8 if it wasn't for penalties, right?
Exactly, man. That front line on the D is ferocious, man. They get after it. So, like everything's coming together now. I mean, yeah, we all wish they didn't start 0-2. Slow start. Okay, but they have a history of that, and then they pour it on, and I think, hey, we're starting to see them come to life and start getting things rolling.
Yeah, last time we went to the Super Bowl, we didn't have a great record, going into the playoffs and won out. And then last year we started off 0-2, and we lost 3 in the division.
Right.
So we're about the same place,
I figure I got to get this one in here since Corey went to Washington. How about the Huskies? I know that Michael Penix Jr. is a hell of a quarterback.
Man, go Dogs, brother. We back. We ready.
Yeah.
We are ready. We will be in the talks when it all said and done. We're gonna be there. I think we got to get past Oregon and USC.
Man,
but,
Oregon looked
really good.
Yeah,
we're good enough to do it. If I'm corrected, last time I checked, I thought the Huskies are number 7, so we're in a good spot.
Michael Penix Jr. a hell of a quarterback.
Oh man, hey man, he gets it done, man. I like the squad. They got a nice squad.
You go to their games at all?
Well, due to the fact that I'm in California
right.
and I don't get back to Seattle that much, I haven't been one to one yet, but I will. If I'm ever out, and it might be this year, man, because I got some things to do up in Seattle, man, and hopefully it's a home game. If it is, I'm gonna stop on in and check out a dope game.
How long of a drive is that for you? Because I know you don't like to fly too often.
Oh man, hey, I don't like flying. Trust me. I think it's like a 17-hour drive, 17 or 18-hour drive. So
man, that's a flight. That's a man. I hate flying, but I'm flying.
Dude, and listen, 18 hours or 2 hours on a plane. I'm gonna take the 2 hours.
You need Hannibal Lecter to give you that fucking milk like he did BA. You never want to fly, right?
Hey, man, yeah.
Knock your ass out, and then you wake up and you're like, "What the hell?
Hey, what the hell?
Fool, put me to sleep."
Yeah.
Exactly, man. I have that Mr. T syndrome, man. I hate getting on them planes, man. So, you
All
know
right,
what?
Iceman's trying to get you to plug your stuff here, even though he ain't on the show.
yeah, that's
He's
right.
Yeah.
talking about your autograph session. Plug that.
Oh man, yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. I mean, it's there. I'm gonna be there. I think it's the 4th. I might be misspeaking about it, but yeah, it's gonna be a dope show, man. Come see me. 2 hours.
You're coming
Meet
in.
the fans.
What day are you coming into town that weekend? Do you know yet?
Most likely I'll be there the 3rd.
Okay.
Okay.
The 3rd.
Well, we'll have to plan something besides the autograph session.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna meet up with everybody, and hey, have a great time. So I'll be flying in the 3rd, and you know what? Then we got I think the autograph session's on the 4th for 2 hours, man. And dude, and then it's the game. It's time to go. So I'll be down in them lots, having a ball along with you guys. So I can't wait.
And we'll keep you on a 2-beer limit. That way you're good to go.
Hey, so you guys don't have to carry me actually into the game. Yeah.
Exactly.
If you need carried, I'll carry your ass.
We'll do what we got to do. Corey.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh man. Hey, I'm gonna behave. I'll be fine.
I'm telling you right now, man, section 310, row 9, seat 15. Next year, you got my vote.
There it is, my man. I deeply appreciate that. I really do.
I hope everybody around me votes the same way,
Yeah. Hey, me too. Me too. I hope so.
Absolutely.
I wish we'd have had this talk 4 months ago.
Yeah. Well, you got me now.
Yeah.
You got me now.
There you go.
I mean, shit. 4 months, a lot of things could happen, man. But you know what?
Stay healthy, man. We need
Yeah,
another
that
year.
part.
All right.
That
Stay
part,
healthy.
man. That
Eat your
part, man.
vegetables. Take your vitamins.
Man. Hey, I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. Absolutely.
all right, man. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Hey, no
Thanks.
problem. Anytime. Have me back anytime. Just let me know.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it, man.
Thanks, Corey.
Who
Hey,
day?
All right, you
great
Yeah.
meeting you and talking to you, buddy. Who day?
Today.
Man, what a good dude.
Wow.
Good dude, man.
I
Genuine.
mean, every time I get to him, it's just so cool. It's just so awesome.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm being honest. That's 100%, man. He won me over, and I was
I
honest.
mean, you were falling in love there. I could tell you were falling in love there.
I was honest
Greg
with
just
him.
had to say her the first 40 minutes because it was just like you just were like, no, it's just me and Corey here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
saw
thinking
like
it in my
hearts
head.
in your eyes.
I'm like, pork chop, shut the fuck up. Dale's probably got shit to say. Greg's probably got shit to
Didn't
say.
you, Greg?
I wanted,
see
you know,
the
that
hearts
you,
in his eyes.
No, I saw the hearts, man. No, I can freak out. It's like Strawberry knows this. Every time a Strawberry show, I'll call like, oh my god, we got to interview Corey Dillon and all that. I mean, like this is the fourth. This is just so awesome.
Yeah, that's why Jeff said, Greg, it's okay. You can freak out.
Well, no. So like, Dale, how many times did I tell you I got to interview Corey Dillon? Like, Greg,
I know. We talk about it all the time.
it's like Dale's like, Greg, would you shut up? And
yeah.
I'm just so glad you guys got to
And full disclosure for everybody, a big reason that we didn't have Corey on a long time ago with Greg was because of the pork chop
Yeah.
and how he felt. So it's kind of cool to go full circle. And I told Greg, I was like, yeah, I think Iceman was getting in contact with him anyways. But I was like, Greg, you definitely should talk to Iceman and have him on there, And now he's been on Iceman's show like every week, which is awesome.
Every Monday.
Which has helped change Pork Chop's mind about wanting to have him on. And then
Yep.
having him on was just incredible, man. I
Right.
mean, you can tell he is just a down-to-earth.
Right.
He's just
Absolutely.
a dude.
Like I say, the fact that he's willing to come on all these shows, like I'm just helping. Like the fact that he's willing to come on all these shows, that is so cool that he's willing to do that. I mean,
he's right too. Like in our 20s, man, we do fucked up shit, man.
Yes.
Everybody knows the fucked up shit I did. I had a lot of fun, but I did some fucked up shit. And would I take some of it back? Hell yeah, I took some of it back. So that's what I appreciate. And I reached out to Greg. I'm like, man, we should have Corey Dillon on because he changed my mind, listening to him talk and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I really wanted to have him on so I could personally apologize to the man's face. Like, I fucking hated you. And now watching this stuff, man, it wasn't.
I
like
didn't even lube you up. I just said, here we are. We're jumping.
Yeah.
We jumped into it backstage. And I was like, oh, no, we got to say some of this. So
Right.
I went ahead and went live because, like,
right.
Oh, you hit the live button early because we were giving away too much off the air.
Right.
you were doing too much. I was like, oh, you got to say this for the people.
Yeah. But I was honest, man, 3 months ago. I was Mr. Fuck Corey Dillon, and I watched him on the shows, and he won me over, man. Like,
God damn it, David! I can't ask the motherfucker if he likes sativa or indica.
right?
Fucking
I didn't know what you were talking about, Dave.
He doesn't live
Ray
in
doesn't
Washington.
know.
He lives in California.
Hey, that's part of my fucked up 20s. I know exactly what David's talking about.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I damn sure did see the question that he put, but I certainly didn't ask it.
I never had any preference back in the day.
Yeah.
Either one would have been fine with me.
Well, like I said,
That is marijuana strains, Greg.
He said, David said I could have asked. But maybe that'll be the next show.
yeah. But no, like I said, I'm just so glad you guys got to experience this. I mean, like I say, I just
No
I
one
just
can
don't-
see. Yeah, you can't even fucking speak right now.
I don't shut up.
Oh, God. Iceman, you have no idea. I'll talk to Greg on the phone. That's exactly how he talks on the phone. I was so grateful. I'm Corey Dillon.
Right.
I'm going to come in my pants.
Corey Dillon.
That's it.
And Dale, you raised your voice, like Greg, you told me 50 times already. Yeah.
I'm like, Greg, I know.
Thanks,
Thanks, AC. We had the Godfather in here.
Thanks,
Damn.
Anthony.
All right.
I seen the Godfather, but then I seen Gary Owen. Sorry, Godfather.
Yeah.
I had to pop up Gary
Well,
Owen.
hey, Dale, since we kind of set it for the first show that only lasted like 9 minutes, should we reintroduce our sponsor again?
Yeah, should I chop off or myself? I'll kick myself off this.
Okay. Well, our new sponsor, Greg, you could probably talk more about it because you're the one that hooked it up.
No, I just
50
sent
West.
I just sent an email and they emailed us back. 50 West Beer. It's not too far from me. It is such a cool area for volleyball. They got a great burger bar, great burger, and great fry sauce too. As a matter of fact, Pork Chop, you need to do that for your next YouTube food thing to try the fry sauce from 50 West. But I'm telling you, it's just such a cool place. The beer there is amazing. I am just so excited for this. I mean, like I said, we will be taking it with us to Lot 1, correct, Pork Chop?
Yeah, that's right. They're going to 50 West is going to be giving us like 4 cases of beer for each tailgate. So before we were like, hey, we're going to put up a flag. So if you want to come by and bullshit with us, you know what I mean?
Right.
Please stop by, but bring your own beer.
Yeah. Not
Guess
anymore.
Guess what? We got beer for you.
We got beer for you, and along with our the other show I'm coast on, Rally Around the Natty. It just stop by and chill out and say hi with us. We're just so happy to meet you all. This is just Pork Chop. I mean, how cool! This is just so awesome.
I know this is the good. It's starting up to be the greatest season ever.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
Absolutely.
Maybe they can give you some of that fry sauce too, and we'll take it down there in Lot 1.
Dude, hell yeah, dude, the Burger Bar Pork Chop. I tell you what, the one burger that got me, the Colorado burger. So one time at an event, I had leftover 50 West burgers, and I didn't know which one was which. And talk about the game. It's like Russian roulette. This was like Russian burger. There's a burger called the Colorado. It's got a spicy pepper in it. I took one bite. My mouth was burning forever. I had to chug a whole thing of milk, and it still was burning.
That's probably like that burger I ate at Chandler's with the ghost pepper cheese on it.
Yeah, well, it's probably not as bad as that, but it's up there, man. But no, their burger bar is amazing, man. West Virginia, Kansas. There's so many good ones there, man. I'm just, like I said, I'm just so excited for this. This is just so cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. So we're going to have cases of beer down there on the 15th of October, right? That's our next home game. We play Seattle.
That is correct.
So stop on down to Lot 1. Bullshit.
And also, I'd have to remember. You keep talking for a little bit, Pork Chop. I have to do a little
What the
thing.
hell you want me to talk about, Greg?
Yourself or something. Okay, October 15th I know I'm including my show rally.
Yeah.
We have Birmingham coming the 15th.
Oh, Birmingham.
So you can try Birmingham November 5th. And 50 West is served at this restaurant too. November 5th, Midwest will be catering to rally.
Shut the front door, Greg.
They will be catering. See, and 50 West beer is actually served at Midwest Barbecue. So come on, you definitely don't want to miss that for the Buffalo game.
November mac and cheese.
Come on. Why are we even having this conversation?
Oh my God. And here I am with fucking 20% of my stomach left.
And November 12th, on one of the morning games, in the morning before 1 o'clock, we are having Script Coffee, another sponsor of ours, coming to serve us nice, good coffee in the morning before the game. We'll have a little breakfast thing going on too. So it's going to be so much fun.
We'll have to bring some Irish whiskey to put in the Script coffee.
Well, you're on your own on that, but yeah.
You're not going to have one?
Well, you got to try the coffee first.
Well, maybe some Baileys. Put some Baileys in there. It's like cream.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just so excited for this. It's just going to be so awesome.
I know things are shaping up, man, for Rally and for Brews.
No, it's like a big piece of puzzle. It's like this big piece of puzzles coming together. This is just so awesome. I couldn't be more happy to be a part of both these shows. Really, I'm truly blessed.
Yeah, you are blessed.
I just like talking Bengals. I don't really worry about all the sponsor stuff.
Right.
But Greg, he did a great job. So
it's cool to see
Greg.
it falling into place, though, isn't it?
Well, no, guys.
Well, what I like about it is what they're doing, too. They're like, oh, well, we'll give you X amount of beers, but if you want to tailgate, then we'll double that amount and take it down to the tailgates and, just get their drink out there and everybody can.
Yes, Kevin, come down there. Yeah. Meet Corey Dillon. Get a beer, and have what'd you say he's going to be down there for the Bills game? Is that the Midwest game?
Yes, that is.
I mean, Midwest barbecue. 50 West beer. My brother David's going to be there, so
David's going to
him and Greg fight.
David, you can finally try Midwest. You like along with a million others can finally are sick and tired of seeing me tweet about it. You can finally be able to try it. This is awesome. And Rob, Kahlua and Coffee. That's another good thing, Rob. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring stuff to put in that script coffee.
Well, Matt, you better be there. You better be getting some of these beers. I mean, you've been awesome, man.
Well, so Arlette has something she wants to say to us. All right, that's awesome.
Oh, shit.
My God.
Hey, fuck it. My brother is so excited right now.
I know. Your brother just
Maybe
got a
you should ask that to Corey.
Your brother's going to be typing one-handed now.
Oh, my. All right.
Oh, man. And my wife, my roommate, wife, well, we're still married, whatever. She'll be excited about that, too.
Right, and I don't do that stuff. No.
Oh, yeah.
Back in my 20s, though. Woo!
Woo! Man,
yeah, we are definitely going to have to get together with Corey. And,
facts.
Oh, my.
Before the game for one night or something, man. Hang out.
Yeah.
We'll have him over at Jeff's house. Jeff can build a giant fucking fire that'll give us all a sunburn for the next day by burning 15 skids.
It's gonna be good times, man. It's gonna be good times. I'm looking forward to it. It's all gonna start with the Bengals win this week, though.
Yes.
Then when we're playing Buffalo, that one's gonna mean so much more because the Bengals are gonna be on this win streak, just like last year when they were playing.
Who's the first team when we come back from the bye? Is that Buffalo?
I believe so. Let me check. God, you figured I should know this by now.
I know we got Tennessee, Arizona, then Seattle at home. So we're two on the road. And then do we have a bye?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. After the Titans, we're at Arizona. That's October 8th.
Yeah.
At home against Seattle. That's the 15th. Bye week is week 7. Then after the bye, we're at San Francisco.
We're at San Francisco.
San Fran, then Buffalo.
Then Buffalo.
All right.
Okay. Back-to-back tough games there. Yeah.
Yikes.
Hey, Brock Purdy's in fucking trouble, man, if that same defense shows up. Because Brock Purdy, he's not super mobile.
Osai only had 4 or 5 snaps, guys. So if he gets rolling.
Right.
Yeah.
And Murphy's looking good.
No, Murphy had a sack. Hubbard just got to the Stafford first. Murphy did have a sack coming. Yeah.
Look at this guy.
What are you doing, Jeff?
What's up, Iceman?
And I still had the link, so I figured I'd jump on and say hi.
You jump up.
Well, we've already hoarded out your house now. So when Corey Dillon's coming to town, we're going to go to your backyard and you're going to burn a bunch of skids and give us all a sunburn.
Hey, dude, Corey's cool as hell. He might.
Hey, Strawberry.
Cool ass dude, man.
Did you know I got to interview Corey Dillon today?
I heard. That's awesome, dude. I literally just, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm really not. But I literally just got the phone with him. I was talking to him. He's like, man, I cannot wait to come down there. We're going to hang out. I'm going to hang out with all you guys. He goes, pork chop is awesome. He goes, I really like pork chop. I was like, no. I said, he's a cool dude.
Everyone loves pork chop, man. How can you not love him? Look at him.
He's so lovable. But yeah, that was a good show, guys. I'm glad you guys were able to set that up.
Well, thank you for helping out with the technical difficulties too.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really do anything. You set up another link and sent it to him. Yeah. So. But what was funny is like I had the same problem with Jeff Hobson both times.
Right.
You had him on your show, and he was fine. Both times on mine, he's like, I can't get on. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why you can't. I'm like,
you feel stuck because you're like, I don't know. I got
right.
no
I'm like,
link.
you just click on the link and it brings you here. I'm like,
Man, we're old as fuck. We don't know this technology shit. It's supposed
Well,
to just
at the
work.
end of the day, it is technology, and it's
yeah.
fallible, you
Well,
know, it's
technology,
gonna-
I'm not very good. Me and technology don't get along too well. I did find out on your guys' show. I didn't realize this, but I'm the same age as Corey. I knew I was close, but I didn't know it was exactly the same age. So not as old as
And
You guys were
speaking
born on
of
the same day?
same ages, I believe, I don't know if Glenn turned 39 or not. I know I'm 39 now.
yeah, it was his birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Glenn Goodberry.
Yes,
Exactly.
Happy birthday, Glenn.
Exactly.
And he'll be at that game too, I'll bet you.
Oh, he'll be able to try. Everybody's gonna be trying Midwest.
He'll
stuff.
be eating Midwest down there and drinking 50 West beer with us.
Hey, yeah, congrats on the 50 West, guys. That's awesome too.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
man.
Well, and that's
Great,
going to
great.
bring you over
Big
to Lot
slut.
1 a little bit more often, isn't it? Free beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Corey though. I gotta drink like 2 of them. You know, I'm trying to watch what I'm drinking so I don't, do
Well, I
what
got to tell you,
normally
Jeff,
do.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Same.
I really am on a personal level, man. You know I love you, and I'm proud of you for cutting back on that alcohol.
Yeah, well, I being the drunkest guy at the tailgate every single time isn't always the greatest thing to do. So
Right.
try,
I also
try not to.
appreciate. I also appreciate you cutting down on that playing with the damn football while you're on here.
Oh, where's that?
No, don't do it.
I know you're always like, you're that damn football, man.
That's my OCD, man.
Hey,
That
now,
football's going crazy.
now
I'm
Pork
like,
Chop was the drunkest guy the last game I was at. I wasn't at the Monday Nighter.
yeah.
Pork
Wait,
Chop
you
fell
were
down and hurt
drinking
his,
that day, you said.
fell down and hurt his knee.
I
What?
did.
Oh my god.
No.
Not the Monday Nighter.
No, I know. I
Monday
went. I know because I missed you at the tailgate, the first one I went to, and I was there like 9 a.m. and I hung
Yeah.
out for a little while, and then I left.
Yeah, after
I
you
went
left,
so
I was sitting down there and I was talking to Dale's roommate, and I stood up and I went down.
I was right beside him. I didn't even know
Yeah.
he went down through somebody said,
Dale was like,
"You okay?" And I was like, "Oh
"Where'd my
shit,
pork
he is
chop
there."
go?" Hey,
What was that noise? Pork chop hit the ground.
I'm on the ground, right? And somebody's reaching their arm out for me, which it's happened before. And I'm like, man, I'm a big motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna pull me up. And I look up and his Dale's like, all right, here we go. Get me up.
Hey, Pork Chop, should I have Corey Dillon sign the lamp when he comes into town?
If you want to,
It's actually not a bad
Let's
idea.
sign whatever the hell you want.
look at that beautiful lamp back there.
I know. Where's mine? I'm so
It's-
jealous.
I'm
I don't
waiting
have
on
one
it.
yet.
I got to order some more materials, but believe me, it's in the works.
They're
Awesome.
probably wondering, why is Pork Chop wearing a bunch of mannequin legs?
Right? I'm on some kind of a list.
He's
He's
It's
probably
on a
Yeah.
watch list.
Yeah.
Like the seller's like, this guy keeps buying these legs. What the hell?
Hey, no, that seller don't give a shit. That seller's
No.
like, hell yeah.
Well, no, so-
so, yeah.
what he's doing with them.
When Corey was on, Pork Chop recommended he starts a Twitter account and blocks him because both Boomer and Chad blocked Corey, blocked Chop. So
Hey, it worked.
it
Get
worked.
on there. That's what I said. Get on Twitter and immediately block me.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going with that. at
That's what I
first.
was just saying.
No,
I was
but-
going, where the hell is he going with it? What? Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got it now.
I can't help but be honest. You know what I mean? They both blocked me. They both got in the Ring of Honor. Hey, fellas, you're welcome. I gave you the fuel
It's a
to
thing.
get in the Ring of Honor. I said some stupid shit, and you blocked me.
Well, you don't even know why.
You don't even know.
Chad-
I don't know why, Chad.
But I've been trying. I keep tagging it, and he just does not respond.
No, he is tagging. Yeah.
That's what Jen on Twitter too. She was like, he's always on. You should always. He always does Instagram Live. I said, believe me, I have done that. I have seen Chad's Instagram Live because I'm not blocked on Instagram,
Please don't block me.
and I'll be typing in there like, unblock your boy Pork Chop 1972 Twitter. I love you, Chad. And
I
he'll
love
look
you.
at comments and he'll read comments, but not mine.
Such a desperate whore. He probably doesn't
No.
love a desperate whore. You
I'll
know?
fucking
You
go
gotta
full Mac
stop
Jones on
being
him if
so
he wants me
desperate,
to.
man.
Hey, well, Dale, I was trying so hard to figure out a way to bring that up, the Mac Jones thing. I'm trying like, how can I say this?
Dale just straight up.
Dale was like, hey, they're grabbing dicks. Like,
Mac Jones just out here.
I was
grabbing
going to ask
dicks.
Corey,
Right.
and I could not figure out a way to freaking say it without.
Well, Jeff, because you try to be, a little politically correct.
Yeah, that's right.
This- I have no. Yeah, John, I had to do that for you, buddy. I had to. What's your score prediction? You going with your Titans this week or your Bengals?
I'm
buddy
going
John.
Bengals. They're gonna whoop ass.
Titans fan, but he also secondary likes Bengals.
Are you going to the game, Jeff?
No, I was just about to say it's the first one. I went to the playoff game and I went last year. I'm not going this year.
Yeah. Well, last year they stole your beer.
Wait, Jeff, are they doing a theater game this Sunday?
No, we're well, they might be. Yeah, they always have.
I say, I think
RJ's
RJ's in general does one, but
Yeah, I mean, we're not promoting. I got a family dinner, so we're all watching the game at my dad's house.
Oh, can we go to your dad's
I
house?
hope you're right, John. Bengals 28, Titans 7.
Can we go to your dad's house, Jeff?
I don't think my mom would like that. She's a little,
Isn't she nice though? If we just show up, she's not going to throw us out. She'll just be like, after we leave, she'll be like, "God damn it, Jeffrey!
Yeah, get Jeff.
God damn it, Jeffrey! What the fuck with your friends coming over here? Pork chop shit in the top of my toilet.
Yeah, he did.
He gave us an upper decker.
Good thing you guys don't know where they live.
Internet pal. We can find it.
T Property. This upper decker is brought to you by T Property.
Right? Quality housing for quality people. Quality with a quality
Hey,
upper
not
decker.
everybody knows that's our company. Hush.
With a quality upper decker. Oh man, this has been a fun day.
This is awesome.
This is a good day.
Yeah.
We will be back tomorrow
That's right.
previewing the game.
Oh, 24. This might. I'm telling you, man. I'm betting this score on every game. This is the score that won me a few $100 last year. So every game now I'm betting 24-17.
How's that worked out so far this year?
I've lost 20 or $30.
It's got to hit one time, right?
You got hit
Yep.
one time. It worked every time. Well,
It's so fucked up when you bet a score. You're like, okay, all right, they kicked a field goal. Well, that's okay because I needed a field goal. I need one field goal. Don't kick another field goal. We got to get all touchdowns now. All right, you kicked a field goal. But now we need 3 touchdowns. And
Yeah,
then when they
When
kicked
it
that
was
second,
19, were you thinking I need a field goal and
Right.
a safety?
yeah, I was trying to do the math and how
I don't do math. That's why I suck at that.
on the Monday night game, I'm trying to do math like how can they get to 17 points? And I'm doing like safety, 17, field goal, and I'm like, there's no way because when they needed 11 points, there was no way possible. I was like, well, fuck it. All right, fuck it. Bengals win.
Yeah.
Just push the score then.
There you go.
34-17, a great show.
Mix
We
it
got
with
John.
110.
John here talking about how Titans line is bad right now.
Yeah.
I was reading his names the other day, and I said, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
So
I-
here's
I-
the line, and Skronsky was injured last week, so Skronsky first round pick, but take him out. Andre Dillard, Aaron Brewer, Daniel Brunskill, and Chris Hubbard.
I don't know any of them. Yeah, I don't know any of them.
Do you remember when you see basketball used to always hold the newspaper when the players would come out and they go,
Who's
Who's
that? Who
that?
cares?
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah. Same deal. Greg, it's so fucked up, man. You turn off the camera, take a bite, and then get on here chewing the shit out of it. Is it onions?
Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese.
He's eating more ass.
I was gonna say he loves to eat ass.
Oh, I got some in the freezer still.
Yeah, he's got some ass in the freezer. Make sure you bring some down to lot 1 on the 5th, and that way you can give Corey Dillon a piece of ass.
Here we go. I don't think that's going to go by too well when I present that one.
Right. Corey, if you're
Corey,
still watching, a piece of ass means
But
cake.
no, Pork Chop, we were joking around. I mean, Pork Chop, Pork Chop was like glue with Corey. He was like saying Corey, he was
honest.
He was honest. No, yeah.
3 months
No,
ago, I was.
I think he
Fuck Corey
appreciated
Dillon.
it.
No,
But he appreciated it, though.
actually, that's what he liked. He said he again. Sorry, I just talked to him, but that's what he said. He said he liked the honesty. He liked that
No, yeah.
bygones be bygones is what Corey wants to do. He's like, dude, this is so
Exactly.
long ago. And he's like, I'm over this. I'm like, I just want to move on. You know, life is more important than all this stuff.
And
Exactly.
like this Dell guy, he just kept sucking my dick because that's what I was like. I was like, yeah, but you were so good and you had so many records. Chuck's just being honest. I'm over here like,
Hey,
That's exactly.
he's like, hey Corey, you remember when you ran the ball that one time? That was awesome.
you ran it so hard, so deep into their territory.
And then just for a bonus, you asked him what he felt like about dick grabbing. Just check. That way you know how it's going to go down there on the 5th.
He's gonna be like, that guy was kind of gay.
So he's against. So Dale, he's against the dick grabbing. No dick grabbing.
So you've been fighting somebody.
I'm not against it though. If you feel the need, I'm not against it. Go ahead.
Pork chop, that's what you were doing to me in the elevator when we were going to the FC game.
Oh,
right.
truth. So truth coming.
Yeah. Right.
Kieran kissing on him and you jerking him off. Greg really has
that's why
a hell of a
Greg
time
likes
at
to
those
go.
No
FCs.
wonder Greg likes going to the soccer games.
Yep. 2-plate Greg. That's what we nicknamed him down there.
2-plate Greg.
Because as soon as we get in there,
He got 2 plates.
We meet Anthony, the guy with the tickets. We meet him at the bar, and we're getting drinks, me and Kieran. And Anthony goes, "Where's Greg?" I said, "Where the fuck do you think Greg is?" He was like, "Is he in that line already for the food?" And I was like, "Yeah, here come 2-plate Greg."
Right away, Greg? Shit.
Yeah, I gotta save some walking time, man.
When Greg sat down, we all went up to the buffet. He watched the table, and we were like, "Man, 2-plate Greg." We're calling him 2-plate Greg from now on down here at the FC game. And then we took an over-under bet on 3.5 plates for Greg.
For the night?
Yeah, we all picked the over, and Greg didn't disappoint. The 3.5 plates.
Everybody,
that
free
he would
food,
fill up
free
at
food,
the
man.
buffet.
That food's gonna get
How many
thrown out.
did he end up with?
4.
4.
He
Yes,
tried to
sir.
say that the one was a mini plate. It was a plate.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but
That
that's
was
all
in-
right. I told Greg, I said, go down there with a Ziploc baggies, man. Fill them up. It's free.
I threw the challenge flag out there, but they said it was an actual plate.
Yeah, it was a plate. We all won the over. What did we win? Free box of peanut M&Ms for me because they give them shits away for free too.
Oh,
There
absolutely.
you go. All right, Jeff.
Good time.
Who is on the show today? Promote your show.
Oh, got Nate Meyer on. He covers the Bearcats for somebody.
That must be why you.
I don't remember. And then Crazy Man, third down guy, Mark Walters is gonna be on
all
too.
right.
Oh, there you go.
So we'll be covering the Bearcat. Yeah.
I did notice that he got he had that somebody bought him that black jersey, and I was like, I met him in lot 1 and took a picture with him and everything, and I forgot, like, when we got to the seats, I was like, oh shit, he's gonna be wearing that black third down shirt at the whiteout game, but he bought a third down shirt that was white.
Yeah. Well, he's supposed to be he's getting sponsored by Fifth Third or something. He's supposed to
What?
yeah. Yeah, he's supposed to be
He's the fifth third down guy.
Yeah.
But he's gonna do stuff with charity and stuff like that. So he hasn't got it all figured out yet. But that's what.
Maybe they're gonna let him bounce checks for free because them fuckers charge me $37 a pop.
Well, you should
bounce
actually
a
have
lot of
money
checks?
in your
Cat
account.
litter, man. It's
He's
unexpected.
got 37 cats.
Unexpected cat litter purchases.
It's fair.
Man, this is cool. I haven't been on here in a while with you guys.
Maybe Fresh Step could sponsor me.
My one.
That's the dream, right? If you
I
guys
was telling my family member should we go try to get with Pure Romance or something?
No, you should reach out to Fresh Step, Greg. So
yeah, I
you
could
get 4
use some
cases of
cat litter
litter.
in my house as well, Greg.
Yeah.
That shit's expensive.
Yeah.
I'm with Chop. That shit's expensive.
Re-
I don't
reach out
think cat
also
litter is
to-
going to be what you call us.
What about Temptations, man? The cat treats. We get a lot of those too.
I'm
So
gonna be
if we
like,
could
I
get-
need enough cat litter that
honestly,
I own a Bengal tiger.
Between Dale's house and Chop's house, you probably have about 500 freaking cats.
right.
I'm not even exaggerating.
Which I will never go in any of those houses because of my fear of cats.
You went into Kieran's house and he's got a cat.
No, I told Kieran so many times I don't. But look, the cats left me alone. But I had my knees up the entire time because they sneak up.
You were
Man,
outside
you got so
Chop's
many
house.
weird. Greg doesn't like cats. He doesn't like being kissed on the lips by a man. You got too much fucking hang-ups, Greg.
Yeah.
Come on. You don't like your dick touched in the elevator.
Come
What
on
the
now.
fuck?
Jesus.
I feel like I'm walking on broken eggshells with your ass.
Yeah,
now.
it's true.
I can't kiss you on the lips. I can't grab your dick. I can't
What
have
can
a cat
I do?
around you.
Can I even fuck you in the ass?
Right. Are you not going to be the
Oh,
bottom
look
anymore than
at
my
it.
top?
But Chop, you can give me a Panamanian petting zoo.
I'll fucking give you a Panamanian petting
I don't
zoo.
want to know what that is.
Oh, believe me, it's something you've done before, Jeff.
I don't want to know.
You've done it once or twice.
A couple times.
You've tried.
All right.
All right.
boys,
Well, I think that's a good spot to end this one.
yeah, not
Yeah.
yet.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Preview the game. Hopefully, Derek's bitch ass puts some over under in. He's going back to night shift. I don't know when that starts. He got that
Already?
job as a supervisor or
Oh,
something.
Hey, he got a
have job?
promotion.
Cool. Yeah, he was telling me about that. That's good.
Derek's in fucking charge, man. That company's in trouble.
That's scary.
Right?
It's going
That's
under
scary.
after that.
Right. They're
That's
gonna sell no
He's
more
just
of whatever the fuck
He's
they
got to get
sell.
Sarah through school another year or two so he can be a
Right.
stay-at-home
Then,
dad.
Mr. Mom.
she'll be a sugar mama.
Yeah, that's his dream.
Yeah.
That's all of our dreams.
This is my dream too. Sarah could be my sugar mom. I got a Sarah. She's working now.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, tell the people where they can find you at.
Everywhere.